Greetings, patriots, starseeds, light workers, and of course our very brave military. Welcome to 1776 United. We're in a worldwide and galactic revolution. I want to change gears here a little bit and do a overlay of exactly what's going on. And hopefully this will probably take 2 or 3 videos to do. It'll be a part 1, part 2, and a part 3. And I need, if you want, I'm going to do these in videos. That way you can document it, record it, whatever you want to do, because this is really important stuff. As you know, as everybody's been witnessing, the timelines have been splitting. They've been splitting since basically 2019. Actually, since Trump was in, they've been splitting since 2016 when Trump got in. There was a whole split in the whole world. Now, we are basically the righteous, the people that are resonating with their source, with their higher powers. We're here to basically restore and help connect with the blueprint of the ascension of Earth, and we're going to be moving on, and in this way to help Earth ascend and get reconnected with it. Now, starseeds and divine souls, maybe some that aren't wakened yet. They're still kind of stuck in the matrix, but there's a lot of young ones that are coming in that are going to be anchoring the new residents of this 5D Earth that we're going into. Okay? These are the ones that cannot be touched. These are the ones that are their frequencies coming in much, much higher, and they're getting to be so many of them that the dark elements can't not keep up to it, although they have been trying very, very hard. We now know that we all hold different spiritual connections and vibrations. Even the righteous truthers, everybody's coming in from all walks of life, okay? And I'm going to explain all this to you. It's going to take a little while to explain it to you, because this isn't about Trump. This isn't about the administration. This isn't about the politicians or the 250,000 actors and that are in this central casting role. That is all just a distraction. Okay. Now, our adversaries, the dracos, have been knowing this for generations. They've been knowing this. They knew this day was going to come, to where they were going to lose control of the ascension and the awareness of what was happening. And it's not just people like me, but there's other people that have been sounding basically been whistleblowing and sounding the alarm for some years now about what is about to come. And that's why they keep saying the Great Awakening. This is why they keep saying, what is about to come might not be for everybody. And this is very, very true. And they also say military is the only way, and it has been. Okay, and it will continue. Like I said, this is going to take a long time. This is going to take probably 3 or 4. I'm going to continue this and stay on this subject because it's one of my favorite subjects and topics to explore. The Draco has known our ascension for many, many years, and this is and they knew that there are divine souls as they keep coming in, as we keep ascending. More portals are opening up to bring in the little ones and the new souls with divine special qualities that they cannot touch, and it's just getting stronger and stronger with their frequency. So, and their little souls and the frequencies are going to match up with the new Earth that's coming in. They won't know anything about the 3D Earth. They won't have a clue. Okay, they're just going to be coming in, and that's why, this is what's happening right now. We were the old souls that have been coming in. First, second, third wave has been coming in way in the past, and slowly has opened up. But we've lost many good people, and many have given up their avatar and gone back to their their destination or their home of origin, wherever they may be. So they have been also sending the dracos out there, knew of all this positive frequency that was coming. They knew that these portals were opening up, and they're coming in by tens of thousands every day. That is happening right now, and they know that it's a losing battle. But before that, they were basically filling their portals and bringing in their negative elements and their negative entities, thinking, basically, doing brain wipes and mind wipes and even soul wipes at the time of birth. And yes, we were birthed through the bloodlines at that point, but some souls, some dracos got a hold of their souls and basically destroyed them, put them to sleep, did mind wipes on them. Others made it through and dealt with more of a rebel attitude, could not assimilate with the 3D world that we live in, and now you know why. Okay, they've been sending in NPCs and clone negative souls to counter our positive ascension and our positive soul tribes that have been coming in, and our indigos that have been coming through. Okay, so this has been a spiritual war. It hasn't been a political war. It hasn't even been a war that's on Earth. So I want everybody that has been sending me stuff on the everyday events that are happening on this planet that we all know about. You're just basically throwing the videos to me. I know you're trying to help, but you're throwing the videos to me that have already gone over there, and quite frankly, I know that we want to be in a higher ascension. We don't want to be involved in this movie. It's all a movie. We want to ascend higher than that. Okay, so pick your videos. As far as the ascension videos, I will always accept very gladly, and anything that's going to be coming up now, I will be pushing out videos about this because it's becoming more and more evident. More and more exposure has been, and the light has been shining on the dracos about what they have been doing, and it's showing through different things and the actions that they've been doing to completely invert the world that we so love. Now, it's a spiritual war that they're not going to win. They're not going to win this war, okay? And the reason why is because our light is so much stronger than their darkness, okay? We, as righteous spiritual beings as we are, have made it. We're the ones that did not accept. They have tried to do everything to us, by attacking our children, even doing brain wipes and attacking their souls and their minds at birth, changing and if it didn't work there, they were trying to change their minds and do MK Ultra in the grade schools that we went to. They've been doing it for generations. But there was many rebels that I call it righteous rebels. You are the righteous rebels that are out there that are helping ascend our Earth, our beautiful planet that we live on. And anything that is out there right now that they're throwing out there on social media, it's all a distraction, okay? Everything you're giving me and you have been giving me, as much as I want to interact, that's all a distraction. While the world is resonating with these or maybe let's do it this way. Everything is being monitored, okay? While the world is basically resonating with this and all the things that are going on here, and everybody's, scrambling around, getting caught up in all this stuff that's going on here, not including the spiritual end of it, not including the off-world and what's going on off-world. The Space Force is basically monitoring, and of course other data mining groups that are out there around the world that are basically, collecting data to know exactly the residents of the frequency of the residents of this planet, and everybody that's involved, everybody that's in it. We all have a spiritual blueprint individually. It's as different as the irises of each eye that is out there. And I want everybody just to understand that, the ones that have, that are resonating with this right now, your mission is just ready to begin. And you should be very, very excited about the amount of special qualities that your soul and you hold, okay? Everyone being born goes through this. This is a theoretical birth portal, it's called. We come in with a spiritual blueprint, telling each of us where we come from, and how basically this blueprint basically has not been open yet, okay? But when it does get open, it will be telling us where we come from, how many lives we've gone through, how many times we've been here, and it'll show us the gifts and the specialties that we are gifted. Okay. And the Draco knows all this. They know of us, this ascension on this, and that's coming on this new horizon that's we're all starting to see. Okay. So they've done everything they can to prevent connection with our own powers. Okay? They call it 3D interference. Now, 3D interference means that they're trying to do everything they can by poisoning our food, controlling our minds in grade school, keeping us enslaved in taxes and debt, and mind control, and poison foods and vaccines and everything else to keep our ascension down, to keep us our 3D, keep ourselves in this 3D. This is where it comes from, and it's called 3D interference. They know it, and it's up to us to realize what they're doing and know the real attackers that are out there. I've mentioned this several times. Okay, so we have to resonate with that and know really who our real enemies are. They do this by hijacking our souls and reprogramming our minds at birth and then throughout life. And then this is why we have so many different NPCs, and there are different types of NPCs. These reptiles go after the children first because they're easy prey. They use them for mind control, to keep, to start plant their dark element seed, okay, and then of course they use them for harvesting, and they get their money through organ harvesting and their for their drug as well. Okay, so we have to all recognize that. Now, they've been doing this for generations, and it's quite a scene. When this all does come out, people are going to be freaking right out. The rebel kids are not used. They're not used to any of this 3D shit, and that's why they rebelled. That's why they bounced out of it. And then they attacked them with these different drugs and whatever that pushed their bodies into autism and Asperger's and other different influencing drugs that were done by the reptilian big pharma. Everything out there has been run by the reptilians and by the dracos. Okay, Anybody that you see that is behind the desk of any level, or a pharmacist, or most of the doctors, or anything like that, they're all Draco bloodlines. Anybody that's still in place. I'm not talking about the politicians, even the authorities, and anything that with it has a badge on that is still in the force after all this stuff. They're on the dark side. They have their own now. The special needs kids and whatever, they have their own qualities and special, and they will break out of that through the medbed programs and stuff like that, and all their new specialties and qualities will be enhanced for everybody to see. Like I said, the medbeds are coming out. There's been about 10,000 patients go through them already. There was one thing that I want to just add before I finish this video is there was a soldier that lost both his legs in Fallujah, Iraq, back in '91, and they just put him through a med bed there, and he walked, he got out of the med bed, made 3 or 4 steps, and fell to his knees. He could not believe he had his legs back, and he started crying. That's on film, and that's going to be you're going to be able to see that very, very soon. Now, I'm out of time, but one last thing I want to just say, the Dracos hit us with a spiritual amnesia, okay? And this is why, and we're coming through that amnesia right now. Okay, that is part 1, okay? I'm going to go to part 2, and God bless everybody, and thank you very much for listening to my report. Bye for now.